The science of agriculture, the land, the seeds, and the man.
Agricultural survival.
They have represented me with the worst image. But I know without a doubt that it's because of your lack of knowledge. Foresight, they don't have to see distance. That's why they're living in ignorance.
The man.
I Chelasway, I say, any country that use.
I'm your host tonight on What Matters at the Roundtable. Stanley West McPherson, November the 7th, 2017. We're live on Pegasus, Channel 13, Spectral. You can call us in the studio tonight. Area code 607-272-0319. You might have something to say, or you might want to get in on a discussion tonight. So the phones are open. But if you missed tonight, you can call us Wednesday night. You can pick us up Wednesday night at 9 p.m. or Thursday morning at 10:30 a.m. or Sunday at 3:30 p.m. And at those times, you can't call in on the studio. You have to call my number on the screen. Sometimes people will call in on the studio, but no. Only tonight, live at 7:30. But if you don't have cable or Spectrum, we can send you a direct link to the show, way by email or phone call, text, however you want it. But you can get a direct link to the show. So many people around the world, we send a direct link to the show. We have Senna in Turkey, and she's at Cornell University getting her PhD, and she gets a direct link. Also, Roy from India, he gets a direct link to the show. We also have one of our crew members, Irene Case, and she's in London, and she gets a direct link. Also, we have Chase, and he's in Lebanon, and he gets a direct link. Also, Kimberly in Texas, she gets a direct link, and guess what? She responds to the link. So you can get a direct link. Don't matter what geographical location you're in, you can have a link to the show, to your phone or your tablet, but you can have a link. Now, I want to go to the shout-outs. We got Chela, and she's from the Bronx. And we have something new, sexyassladies.com, and this is a video for 25 minutes. And you can have it. Go to her website, sexyassladies.com. Also, Straight Stunning Magazine. Yes, this is issue 145. And you can have it. She also deals with the Looney Tunes. Yes, make sure children get their breakfast on Saturday morning. Yes, because they go straight right to the tube and watch the Looney Tunes. All kinds, brand new Looney Tunes coming out, and the kids are on it. But she is making sure that they get a balanced breakfast, and she can be on a cereal box near you. Chela from the Bronx. Also, she's on a magazine, a cover called Dorsey Girls. Yes, and you can get her. And all you need to go is to the website. And that website is chocolatemodels.com or sexyassladies.com. This is her 10th anniversary. Yes, and guess what? you can have it. And she's Straight Stunning magazine. And this is her 10th anniversary in that industry. Chela from the Bronx. Yes, Chelasway. You can have all her material. She also has chocolate models. Yes, and that's what she is, a chocolate model.com. And this is CM Honeys. And she is truly a honey. And this is 1 hour and 15 minutes, a DVD. Don't forget, she also has 31 DVDs, one for 31 days. So you can have it. Go to chocolatemodels.com. Chelasway from the Bronx. We also have Jackie, and she's at Sally's. And we have Jean and Lorraine, and they do our facials. They're at the mall. Also, we're still looking for Anna. She had a baby. Also, Ashley. Yes. And Melissa and Dot. And Dot she's waiting on twins. Okay? And don't forget, Brianna, 2-year-old, had a birthday last week. Also, Faith. These people we give shout outs to, so you can have one as well. Don't forget, we're here to help people, okay, to get a living wage. And don't forget, co-host Milton Webb is here. Milton, how you doing?
I'm all right, Stan. What's happening?
All right, good. We was just making sure that we talked about him last year. Anthony Nazaire was killed up by Cornell, and so we're saying we're looking for something to be done, and we're looking for Cornell to pay these people compensation. They need to reach out to them because they got billions of dollars. Cornell got billions of dollars, and that happened on their campus. And they need to make sure that this family is set straight because that happened on their campus.
Yeah.
And now one of a guy named Williams was found guilty, and we know what they do. Look how long it took for them to try to haul somebody in, and and all of the cameras and all of the equipment and everything they got, the auxiliary police, everything up there they got. And you mean tell me they just found that guy to convict him? See, they had to throw it on somebody. But Cornell is the fault. They are the fault because that shouldn't have never happened on their campus, okay? And reason why is because they have so much security running around. We drive up there and they looking on us, knowing that we know we don't belong up there. What are y'all up there on the campus? Because we're coming around, we look. But how come they couldn't detect a fight? How come they wasn't around for a little scuffle that turned sour? It turned to a death. So we like, what's happening with this?
Especially on the campus, and that's when it's really bad because people aren't going, they're not going to school to scuffle, to throw down, as they say. That's not what they're going to school for. They're going to school to learn. And that young man was taken out of his learning process and put into something else, which is death. There's no coming back from that. I don't care who you are, where you at, what's up. But that shouldn't have never happened. It should never be to where someone is outside on a college campus and die. It's just untalkable. I mean, there's no way to even explain that, because you're paying all of these security police and all the police, you're paying all of them all this money. Where are they at? I mean, that was outside. That was something that could have been prevented if they'd have been going around. So, still, my condolences go out to his family.
Yeah.
And We just want y'all to know every time we hear something about it, we're going to put it out here, we're going to say something, because that was a tragedy. The young man that killed him was a tragedy for him also, because he got to live with that the rest of his life. He's going to see that last picture of that guy in his mind the rest of his life. To the family that lost the young man, from what I understand, was a very promising student. And my condolences go out to the family.
Yeah, because that's a definitely terrible tragedy, and that's a loss because you know, a mother's child, you can't tell her nothing.
No.
You know, that's you know, that should have never happened. And when she heard the news, it's like, you know, overwhelming, you know,
Yes.
for a mother to hear that her child is dead, you know. And then when she heard what it was over, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the hurt. That's the real killer part. Because someone didn't want to accept apology. Oh, well, excuse me, because I bumped into you. Or, you know, hey, listen, that stuff is crazy. You know, we walk, when we talk and talk to people, and we talking and we walk, and somebody bump into me, or I bump into somebody, oh, excuse me, and we keep on going. Or somebody bump into me, excuse me. Oh, it happens to all of us, you know. But for someone to say, no, I'm not accepting it, and then, you know, pull out knives and stuff like that, I'm like, no, you know, come on. That's crazy, you know.
It is.
And then it was instigated. That's the whole part about it. It was instigated, you know. And that's a no-no, you know. Things you're supposed to be learning, you know. Then you're on campus, so if you're on campus and you're having parties and stuff like that, you know, if Cornell is throwing parties, because they throw parties and jams all the time, okay? But if they can't control a party, or if they can't, you know, control the alcohol and the stuff that they got up there in the party, then they don't need to have no parties.
That's right.
Because if people gonna have to die after they had a party, you don't need to have nothing. Listen, throw all that stuff in the way. Get rid of that.
That's right.
You know, because at least you got people alive.
Yeah.
It seems like every time there has a party, a scuffle, everything come on, that's crazy.
Seems like every time that there's a party, there's people walking slow and singing sad songs, and that's really messed up.
It's just like somebody going can't hold their liquor, can't hold their drink, can't hold their whiskey. Come on, man. Listen, you don't need to drink. You know, throw the bottle away. You don't need nothing. You know, get rid of this stuff. You know, and that's what you need to do, because you ain't getting it's killing you and your loved ones. And guess what? Who's making the money? The government.
That's right.
Okay, they got liquor stores sometime on every corner.
Oh yeah.
If you really check it out, liquor stores is on every corner, and they made it legal. Before, it was prohibition, okay? It was fighting against it, and they made it legal. Now it's on every corner. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, you know? And here's the person that's going to buy you. And not knowing that stuff is killing you, okay? See, that's to kill you. They ain't drinking it.
Sure ain't.
All right, that's to knock you off, you know. And I see a whole bunch of drunk drivers.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's crazy. You know, they think they can hold they liquor. They think they can hold and drink and drive. They can't. That's impaired. You can't do it. You have to make quick decisions, and you can't do it impaired. You need to be sharp behind that wheel, because sometimes people do things at a split second of a moment. And then once you panic or your adrenaline go in, that's a wrap. And if you're not focused, sorry, you're out of here. And that's what drunk driving does. And it happens to so many people. They think they can drive and they can drink, you know. And I know one sister said, she said, listen, if I have a party and you drunk, she said, you're going to have to fight me, because I'm taking your keys. And I like what she said. She said, I'm taking your keys, so it's rather you get beat up and busted up than dead. So you'll have a black eye, you'll be slammed to the ground, but guess what? You'll be alive the next day because you ain't leaving. And she definitely will let you have it. So you're not getting away from that. So guess what? That's what people, no, see, those are people that care, first of all. That's somebody that care by saying, they're not going to let you. They're not going to let you get out there on the road. They're not going to let you drink and then try to drive because the next day they can hear that you dead. So that's somebody I take my hat off to. That sister is saying, listen. And then, she said something in her family. So that really sparks, something. She don't want nothing to happen because that was in her family.
Right.
So she don't want that to happen to you.
Right.
Come on. Some people, this is what they do. Because it happened to them, they don't care if it happened to you.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Where you got other people that says, that happened to my family, I don't want that to happen to you because I don't want you to go through, or your family will go through what I done went through. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
But you got some other people say, no, let him go through it. No, I done went through it. No, let him get it too. So,
A lot of times, that's where that selfishness comes in. A lot of times people don't. They don't want to help their fellow man. They don't want to help their neighbor. They don't want to help the guy standing next to them. And it's like, that's a shame because if you wanted to help, you would be asking for it or hoping somebody would give you help.
Yeah.
So why not do the same thing? That's that, one hand washes the other, and then you got to dry them both. But when it comes right down to it now, you got to look at the situation and put yourself there in that person's shoes. Can you really walk that mile in his shoes? So yeah, you got to look at all that.
Yeah, it's a lot of things go undetected, and one of them is drunken driving, because you hurt the innocent person. You hit the person that's walking or run up on the sidewalk. Cars run up on the sidewalk and hit kids and hit somebody that's just walking, coming from a store or something, run up and bust up everything, hit the pole and everything. So you can see that stuff kills everybody. And then you thinking, oh, it's Friday night, I want to go have a drink. No, go have some water, drink some milk, drink some orange juice, drink some soda like I do Pepsi. See what I'm saying? That's it. Don't go messing with drinks. Don't go messing because you can't handle it. You'll be in the morgue, or you be alive in the hospital, but you didn't kill other people. You see what I mean? And some of the time, they make it like it wasn't their fault until they found out, oh, they was drinking. They was drunk. You see what I mean? Now they gonna bring charges. But before, they a senator. They a Republican leader. They're a congressman, and they was drinking, and they was driving. But they won't lock them up. They'll try to sweep that under the rug. State's attorney, all that. Thank you. Yeah. That's what they do. And then, but look, somebody got killed. Can't sweep that under the rug. Thank you. You didn't kill somebody because you couldn't hold your liquor because you want to drink. And now you got behind the wheel and you kill innocent people because you thinking you above the law. No, you get exactly everything that the law has for you. That's right. And guess what that is? Jail. Because you killed somebody. Because you was drinking and driving. And that is a no-no. Don't drink and drive. Y'all think it's all right, but you're going to find out it ain't all right. It sure ain't. It's not all right. Don't drink, don't drive. You can have a party without drinking. I can. I can have a party. I can have a party all night, 2-3 nights without drinking. So that excuse y'all talking about, throw that out the window, okay? Don't feed it to me and don't feed it nobody around me because I don't want to hear that. So, Y'all using excuses. Y'all using all kind of stupid stuff. We don't want to hear that. You don't need to drink. You don't to have a good time and have a good party. That's a lie. So they need to ban all these liquor stores. Shut them down. Shut them down. Break, just like you shut down other things, you need to shut that down. Y'all worrying about dope, heroin, all that other stuff? Well, liquor is just like that. Okay? It's just like heroin. It's just like all of the stuff that you talking about going after. It's the same thing. Liquor is the same way. Put it in the same category. They all stand next to each other. They all kill you. Period. Heroin, crack, morphine, whatever. But liquor is right there with them. That's it, point blank. You go in the liquor store, you go get whiskey, you go get all that stuff. It's the same thing. The only thing you're doing is buying it legally. Okay, so the government making money off it, off your death. And you see, and you don't even see it. That's the whole thing about it. Once they tell you, oh, show me some ID, and then you look at you show them some ID, then when you get in the accident, who they charge? Not the guy that sold you the stuff. They charge you. You see? The only time they charge the guy that sold you is if he sold it to a minor. Okay? Somebody's under 18 or 21. Now he goes to jail. But if you hit somebody, you going to jail. You see? And you bought the stuff from them. See? So I'm trying to tell you, stay alive. Because we're fighting for a living wage for people to get the help and feed, not to go drinking and go boozing. And I'm not trying to hear that. We don't deal with that. You know? We don't deal with that. We don't associate people with that. We don't have nothing to do with that. We don't want to have nothing to do with that. So we're telling you, put it down. You wasn't born with it. You picked it up. So get rid of it. You know, and that's food for thought, and that's somebody who cared for you and your life. So if you don't care for your own life, then that's on you. But don't bring it around me. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Don't bring that around me, because I don't deal with that. Okay? That's a patch that they're trying to use. It's like a cigarette patch they put on you and talk about, oh, it can kill you, it stop you from smoking. No, it kills you. Okay? It's just slowing the death down. That's all it's doing. And you going for it. Don't go for that no more. No drinking. Throw it away. Get rid of it. Don't buy it. Use your money for something else. Okay? And the reason why we're saying that, because the holidays is coming up. And that's why. You know, sometimes people don't even want to go out. Because holidays on the road, somebody's always drinking. Somebody always acting stupid. Yep. You got to watch out for the other. That's what they tell you in the road test. That's what they tell you when you take in the drivers with the 6 hour to 8 hour class. Watch out for the other driver. That guy is drunk. Okay? You need to watch out for him. Why? Because you're sober. You see? And this is why we let you know that. But our time is up. So, go back to my shout outs. Chela from the Bronx, and she's got chocolatemodels.com, 31 videos. She also has CM Honeys, and this is 1 hour and 15 minutes, and you can have this DVD. So you can go to chocolatemodels.com. She also has Straight Stunning magazine. This is her 10th anniversary, and you can have it. She's on the cover of Dulce Girls. Yes, chocolatemodels.com and sexyassladies.com. She also dealing with the Looney Tunes on Saturday morning, making sure children have breakfast because they don't like to eat breakfast, and she can be on a cereal box near you. Chelasway, from the Bronx. Also, issue 145, Straight Stunning Magazine, and you can have it. She also has sexyassladies.com. This is a DVD for 25 minutes, and you can have it. It's yours. We also have Jackie, and she's at Sally's. We have Jean and Lorraine, and Ashley and Ann. And Anna had her baby. And we also have Melissa and Dot, and they're with us. And the two other young ones, Brianna, 2 years old, and Faith, 13. And you can get a shout out anytime you call us or let us know. We'll put you on the set. This is from Milton and I, What Matters at the Roundtable. We'll see you next week.
Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know see from what year, too much blood a run. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food Africa in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Get a youths, take this message from this Rastaman. I and I. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know see from what year, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food Africa in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Get a you. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know see from what year, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food Africa in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done.